Yay! Success! Take these recording. All right. I know, future me, by now you're getting bored of watching me. God, I'm going to have to change my shirt soon. Like tomorrow. Surprisingly unripe still. So I think we're good until tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a wardrobe change. Because I think I got enough to go. And then maybe next month, maybe this crap from Medicaid will go through before next month ticks over. Anyways, I thought of something that was, how to lead into it. Well, yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it? It was my gift to everyone. So I have nothing. Well, I have stuff, but I have very little left, as anyone can see. But even before the fire, for a while before that, for like years before that, every move I made, every time I moved, I kind of made a conscious effort to give away things. And it kind of started, I don't know when, but it kind of started with this first time I moved, and I just gave away like a whole bunch of clothes. And it was a lot of clothes. I mean, it was a ridiculous amount of clothes. It was just a whole buttload of clothes that I had stockpiled. And it was mostly jeans and just a bunch of shirts, just a whole, it was like 4 bags of clothes or something that I just had from all the years growing up still. And then there's a bunch of stuff, and I remember, because this was not from a move, but there was also one time I had gotten out of a psych ward, and when I was in there, I met a lady, and I think it was her kid that she told me about. It was either her kid or her nephew or something. And she told me about him and stuff. And, we became like acquaintances or whatever. And so when I got out of there, I was only in there for like maybe a week or less. But when I got out of there, I boxed up a whole bunch of my toys, my old toys and stuff. Because I had a lot of them. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I had a lot of old toys like Exo Squad figurines and, action figure type toys and just kids' toys, little kid toys and stuff. And I boxed those up and I gave those to her, to her kid, because basically I got the impression that she was really poor and more poor than I had ever been, and I was poor. But over the years, I had still managed to get some toys. I mean, we were poor enough. Well, we were poor, but we still were able to have Christmas. I got toys on my birthday and Christmas. Other than that, no. But those people were so poor that the toys that I gave them, it was like a box of toys, it ended up being a cardboard box of toys. And the toys I gave them, yeah, they were hand-me-down toys, and I brought them over to them. I'm thinking, I think it was her sister that answered the door, and I just dropped them off, and she was like, "Who the hell are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I introduced myself," and I was just like, "Well, I got something for you." And it was just, she was really nice to just randomly have some person give them a bunch of toys. And so, yeah, you know, it's just nice to, I don't know what happened. I never saw her kids or anything, but I like to think that the kids got something out of them. You know, hopefully they did. I don't know. I like to think that they did. Or if they didn't, maybe she knew some other kids in the neighborhood that would have gotten something out of them. Something. Somewhere, some kids got something out of those toys. They were decent toys. I mean, they had, you know, I don't know, lots of, the points of articulation in them and stuff, and they shot little rockets and all sorts of stuff. They were they were name brand toys, so they worked, and they had all the parts, so it's good stuff. Um, yeah, but that was what I did. That's when I started. That was the first move back to the getting rid of stuff. And then from that point on, each time I moved, I kind of shed more and more stuff. So by the time that the fire happened in Arkansas, I was already down to pretty bare essentials stuff. Um, and then the fire happened, and like I said, I was already down to almost bare essentials, but I had a couple bins, a couple bins that had like a decent amount of kitchen stuff in them, and that was kind of useful stuff, honestly. You know, I would have it would have been a little convenient to have that now, but it's not necessary. I mean, I really only use a frying pan, a pot, and then some dishes and silverware. So, I mean, I already got some dishes, silverware, a frying pan, and a pot again. So, whatever. Although the frying pan is not non-stick anymore because there was an incident with the frying pan. And non-stick frying pans, you fuck up once and then they're fucked. So now you can't use it for anything that is like, for example, eggs. You fuck it up once, and well, now it's no good for making fried eggs, which is like the great thing. So this whole egg price thing, yeah, it doesn't affect me anymore. I don't even give a shit. Eggs could be $100 billion an egg, and I'd be like, yeah, I don't care. It doesn't even affect me. Eggs, I don't even know what an egg is. So, because I don't eat eggs. I eat chicken. I eat the thing that makes eggs, but I don't give a shit. So, yeah. And guess what? The thing that makes eggs doesn't require a nonstick pan. So, again, doesn't affect me. And ground beef doesn't require a nonstick pan. Doesn't affect me. So, again, don't care. And I got a plate that I use right there, folks, for my PB&J sandwich. And so, yeah, it's good to go. I got ramen, and I got one bowl for that. Good to go. Yeah. One thing I do have to say that is really disturbing, pastaroni is like nowhere. There's a Brookshire Brothers here. There are 2 pastaroni choices and a whole bunch of Knorrs, Knorr things, and Knorrs are disgusting pasta things. Pasta in there are all okay. They're all is it fettuccine? I don't know. I don't think it's fettuccine. I'm forgetting the name of the pasta, but it's that whatever. It's that fucking kind of pasta, that thin, I don't know, the string pasta or whatever. I can't, my mind's blanking on the name of the pasta, but yeah, the pasta that looks like a strip. It's like a fucking, I don't know, I can't even think of an analogy, but it's just like a small strip of paper. And it sucks because when you cook it, you gotta stir it a lot, or you just gotta watch it a lot, otherwise it just sticks to the bottom of the pan, of the pot that you use. And even if you do all your watching and all your stirring and everything, it still ends up sticking to the bottom of the pan a little bit, of the pot, whatever, the cooking surface. And on top of all that, it still tastes, it's just not good pasta anyways. And the pastaroni, the only 2 pastaronis they got are angel hair, which, I mean, it isn't really good anyways. Angel hair is good if you eat all of it like right away, the instant it's done. And I don't know. And they're both ones that take milk. The recipe calls for milk. Okay? Jesus. I really liked when I could buy the pastaronis that did not call for milk, and they were like linguine, and I don't know, they were both basically linguine. It was linguine and another kind of pasta, but it was basically linguine. Yeah. Because it didn't need milk, and you cook it up, and it was yummy, and it was good. It didn't stick to the pan. You could eat half of it at a time, and just let the other half in there, and you could nuke it up. It was good. I don't know why, but it's just, And Kroger and Walmart had them. What's up? I, I don't know. Do I, I start living here, and Brookshire Brothers doesn't have them. You only got these two crappy angel hair ones, and it's just like whatever. And on top of that, they're $2.49. When I was living in Jacksonville, Arkansas, you could give them two for $3, and I was like, man, that's expensive. Because for the longest time, they used to be $1 a piece. And then all of a sudden they were two for $3. And I was like, damn, that's kind of expensive for a box of those. Now they're $2.50? Like, what the hell? Why are they $2.50? $2.50 for pasta with a little bit of spices? That's kind of ridiculous. Because I can get like a 2-pound box, a 2-pound package of pasta for like, I forget what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's either $2.50 or I think it actually is $2.50. So, like, and that amount of pasta, that 2-pound, maybe it's even 36 ounces. I don't know. So it might, 36 ounces is just a smidge more than 2 pounds. But yeah, for the same price of that, it's like, dude. And I don't know what those are, but they're not. I don't think they're even a pound. I think they're like 12 ounces or some shit like that. So it's like, are you fucking kidding me? $2.50? Like, it's just a little bit of nothing that you're like. You guys are what a ripoff. So again, like the rule goes, I get to blame that on Trump, because if if Kamala was president, they'd be blaming it on Kamala. Well, it's $2.50 now. That must be Kamala's fault, right? Yeah. But I suppose anyone who watches this as a MAGA person would be like, well, you're inheriting Biden's problem. Really? Again, the whole rule of, if it's bad, it's a holdover from Biden and stuff. And if it's good, it must be from Trump. It's like, wow, I didn't know Trump was Jesus. I missed that. I missed that memo, but yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I strayed into, I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder where the line between politics and just life is anymore, because these people are, when politics and this type of shit starts intruding into everything. I mean, seriously, like, How are you going to criticize me? I'm starting to lose, like, you know. I mean, if we have an eclipse, somebody going to say that's the Democrats' fault now? Oh, your heathens are causing the fucking sun to go dark. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just astronomy, people. It'll be back. Just give it a little time. Well, we had a nice couple days here. Sunny and warm, sunny and warm. It'll be a little colder tomorrow, but we're gonna have some warmth. So that's good. Be thankful for the weather. You know, there it is. Straight into the 20-minute mark. You know, you get less views when it's 20 minutes of some dude talking. But I don't really care. So, oh look, there's the light. The light that makes like fucking look at that some bitch. And it like drowns everything out. Ugh, I just clean my ears. You know how when you clean your ears sometimes and like sometimes it's really gunky and you pull it out and it's like nasty. And sometimes you're like, man, I got a lot of buildup. I gotta clean my ears. And you pull it out and you're like, wow, there's like nothing in there. There's nothing on the Q-tip or whatever. No, nothing more. I just thought that was relevant to the video. Anyways, I'm bored. I just wanted to put something up because I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Computer's still busted. Anyways, booze.